Hey, champions, how are you doing? This is Chris Gloss. Step out of your comfort zone. I am here because I am super excited about you. I'm here to challenge what's ever on the inside of you that's keeping you where you are, that's trying to tell you there's no need to step outside of the comfort zone. The thing that's inside of you that's trying to keep you from taking that risk to experience the life that you want, the life of your dreams, your goals, your desires, that thing that's trying to keep you where you are. I'm here to challenge everything on the inside of you to say, you know what? Let's do it again. Yeah, some of you have done it before. You stepped out of your comfort zone before, and for some reason, somehow, just like myself, you parked. Yeah. In life, sometimes you will park. You will find yourself parking again. You can find yourselves dealing with the same old challenges that you experienced before. These things happen. It's called life. No one is immune from life's challenges and trials. No one. No one's exempt from it. No one's exempt from stepping out and going back. Right? There are things out here in this world. You trying to step out here on your dreams and goals. You're fired up. You're staying encouraged. You're eating healthy. You're doing everything right. And life will beat you back inside that comfort zone. You'll get a phone call. You get an email. You hear from people that you thought were your supporters. And it'll force you back inside your comfort zone. It's called life. There's no way around that. There's no way to avoid those pitfalls in life. To avoid those moments, it's like when you're a kid and you touch that hot pot. You're getting ready to touch that hot pot and you get your hand smacked. That'll happen. It's called life. But I personally believe that you still got to step outside your comfort zone. Why? Because on the other side of your comfort zone exists everything you're reaching for and striving for. Everything outside your comfort zone is everything that you feel on the inside that tells you there's more to life. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you know that there's more to life than what you've been getting? Put in the comments for me. Type in the comments yes or no that you felt this way before, that, hey, I know there has to be more to life than this. There has to be more to life than just what I've been getting, what I've been accepting, or check this out. There has to be more to life than what I've been tolerating. Let that sink in for a moment. There has to be more to life than what you've been tolerating. Trust me on this. What you tolerate can be responsible for failure. What you tolerate can be responsible for staying stuck in the start position. What you tolerate can be responsible for the lack of productivity, the lack of forward movement, the lack of momentum. What you tolerate can anchor you. What you tolerate can cement you to where you are. And if you're not careful, you could remain where you are for years. You could remain from where you are for decades. I want to share something with you tonight that I know, not something that I heard, something that was fancy, something that was true in my own life. That I recognize that if I don't get moving outside this comfort zone, the future is going to be pretty bleak. The future is not going to be the place that I desire to be if I don't move. If I stay right here. I'm so passionate about challenging you this evening to step out your comfort zone. I don't know what to do with myself. I couldn't even just go to bed and say, talk to them tomorrow. I couldn't do that. Hey, Champion Demetria, glad to see you there in the chat. I couldn't say, hey, you know what? I'll just do it tomorrow. I could do the live stream tomorrow. I could share the same thing with them tomorrow. This would not let me go to sleep. I don't believe I could get any rest if I tried to. No way. I want to talk to you this evening about asking for help. Because I don't know about you, I dealt with for years that, hey, I can do this on my own. I don't need any help. I don't need any support. I don't need anything from anybody. I'll just do it on my own. And even though for years I've talked about and I've shared with people that there is no one that you're going to find that has ever done it alone. You will never find someone that has done it by themselves. You won't find somebody in recorded history or even in fiction that has done it by themselves. Batman had Robin. He had somebody to support him along the way. If you want to go old school, Lone Ranger had Tonto. He had somebody to support, encourage, and motivate and help him move throughout the decades. If you want to go the religious route, Jesus had disciples. He was not doing it by himself. So what makes us think that we can do it on our own? That we can be what a lot of movies try to tell us, self-made. It could be an unrealistic expectation that's causing additional stress on you. Because I know, because it was causing stress on me. It's easier with a team. It's easier doing it with people that want to go in the direction you want to go. So it's important to be on the same page with people, but it's more important to be on the same page and in the same book. Not just people that want to do something, people that want to do something the way you want to do it, the way you envision it, the way you see it is going to be important. Write this down in your notes. If somebody could type this in the chat for me, that would be fantastic. There is a tribe for your message. There is a tribe for your message. There is a tribe for your product or your service. There are people that are out there waiting to support you that believe the way you believe, that believe how you believe, that see the same things they want in the future the same way you see it, the crazy, quirky ways that you see it. They see it the same way. The same way. They're out there. You just got to connect with them. And once you connect with them, that's when you begin to see things start happening for you. I want to take my time with this tonight. It's not going to be a very long live stream. But I want to take my time because I really hope that something that I say tonight could ignite the fire in you. And for some of you, reignite the fire that's on the inside of you. That passion on the inside of you to do more. I want to push you to the edge. Peter J. Daniels, one of the wealthiest men in Australia, he said, if you're not living on the edge, you are taking up too much room. If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much room. It's not going to happen sitting back and putting your feet up. It's not going to happen talking about it. It's not going to happen thinking about it. It's only going to happen when you begin to take action, when you begin to pivot from wherever you are and take that first step. I'm here tonight to push you to take that first step, to get up off your behind. I know you thought I was going to say it. No, don't need to. You're going to get up off your behind and take definitive action before tonight is over. You're going to do something tonight to change the course of your future tonight. You're going to do something tonight to cause you to pivot tonight. You're going to write down something, take an action, no matter how small or how large. You're going to do something tonight. If you listen to me, I'm not going to be on here long, but I'm going to be on here long enough to share something with you about asking for help. I got 3 things I want to share with you about asking for help. Hang around to the end. I got a little bonus that I want to share with you. If you hang around to the end, you get the bonus. It's not going to take long to get there because I don't believe I need to talk a lot tonight as much as the quality of the content that I'm going to share with you to pierce through your mind to cause you to say, you know what? I'm going to take action without overanalyzing this. I'm going to take action without, even if I feel overwhelmed, I'm going to take action even if I feel the fear. I'm going to take action because I'm tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of where I am. I don't know about you, but I've been there and never want to go back to that place. I'm challenging you to step outside your comfort zone. So let's dive into it, team. Let's dive into it. I have so much on my heart that I want to share with you. There's a quote from Les Brown, and he says, ask for help, not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong, and keep asking until you get it. Let me say that again. Ask for help, not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong, and keep asking until you get it. Many of us have a wrong relationship with this word help. I know. I've lived the majority of my whole life with a wrong relationship with this word help. I thought if I asked for help, it said I was incompetent. I thought if I asked for help, it said that I was weak. I thought if I asked for help, it says I was that I was an underachiever. I thought if I asked for help, people would look at me would look at me differently. They wouldn't look at me as an equal. They wouldn't ask me to sit at the same table. They wouldn't invite me into the same rooms because I asked for help. So it said I was lacking something. It said I was insufficient. It said I just didn't know. It said I was ignorant. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever felt ignorant before? Have you ever felt small in the presence of others? Oh, okay, maybe not you. I get it. I'm talking to a group of people who have always felt empowered. I'm talking to a group of people who have never felt insecure or inferior to anybody. Am I correct in this assumption? Let me know in the chat. Am I correct in this assumption that I'm talking to people who have never experienced anything like this before? That fear, that inferiority, that insecurity. Am I talking to people who have just never been there before? Yeah, even after walking off the stage, after speaking to 5,000 people, felt that big. That big. Yeah. Yeah. Something was trying to keep me in this comfort zone. I had a wrong relationship with this word help. And I believe tonight, if I can help you adjust your relationship to this word help, you're going to experience something great fast. I'm talking about like stealth fast. So fast, you won't even see it. So fast. In scripture, there's a word that says, and suddenly. And suddenly something happened. It just happened. You didn't even ask for it. You didn't even expect it. You didn't even know it was going to happen. It just happened. And suddenly something happened because your relationship with this thing called help changed. This relationship with this thing called help changed. Let's talk about it. So let's talk about number one. Don't be afraid to ask. Type this in the chat. Somebody please type this in the chat. Take notes. Put this in your notes, even if you're just scribbling something down, or watch the replay and so it can sink in. Because I need you to walk away from and into something. I don't want you to walk outside of the comfort zone and not walk into something enriching, into something fulfilling. I want you to step outside your comfort zone and get into your desires, to get into your wins, your WINS. Somebody put this in the chat for me. WINS, your wins, your wants, your interests, and your needs. Your wants, interests, and needs. Your wins. I want you to step out of your fear, your insecurity, your inferiority, and I want you to step into your wins, your wants, interests, and needs, and desires, and goals. All that beautiful stuff I want you to step out of and step into. So you can't be afraid to ask. When you ask for help, you're saying, I don't want to fail. When you're asking for help, you're saying, look, I don't want to fail. I don't want to lose ground. That's what's happening. When you ask for help, Write this down. When you ask for help, you shorten the seasons of struggle. Write that down. When you ask for help, you shorten the seasons of struggle in your life. Because you could be where you are struggling for decades. But when you ask for help from somebody wise, when you ask for help from wise counsel, when you ask for help from somebody who's been there, done that, got the t-shirt for it, when you ask for help, you shorten your own personal season of struggle. You don't have to struggle for years. You could get help and your seasons of struggle will shorten just because if you ask for help. Because asking and saying, I don't want to fail. Some of you listening to me right now, you're at a place that you've been working on yourself. Just like I'm always working on myself. You're under construction, just like I am. You're under construction, just like I am. And you don't want to lose ground. You don't want to go back. You don't want to go back further. You don't want to lose ground. You want to move from where you are to where you want to be. Let me say that again. You want to move from where you are to where you want to be. When you ask for help, you not only shorten the seasons of struggle, you are declaring to this world, you are declaring to this earth, I don't want to fail. That's why I'm asking for help. If somebody has the audacity to ask you, why are you asking for help? Here's what I want you to tell them. I don't want to fail. You don't understand. I'm asking for help because I don't want to fail. I'm not trying to go back to where I came from. I'm not trying to go back there again. Especially if you've been in the pits of depression, in the grips of anxiety and failure is running rapid in your mind. You don't want to go back there. Somebody will say, well, why are you asking me for help? Because I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail. That's why I'm asking for help. So you have to make a decision. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to be afraid to ask. I'm going to feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm going to be scared and I'm going to ask anyway. I'm going to pick up the phone. I'm going to send that text message. I'm going to send that Facebook message tonight. Tonight. I'm going to ask tonight. I'm going to ask somebody, well, what if they say no? Well, what if they say yes? Well, let's deal with the no. If they say no, keep going. Don't worry about it. Somebody is there to help support you on this dream. You didn't create this dream on your own. You came to this world with that dream on the inside of you already. The dream is already in there. You came fully equipped to succeed. You came fully equipped to make a difference. You came fully equipped to make an impact in the lives of other people. Don't be afraid to ask. And I'm challenging you to ask tonight. Number 2, asking is a strength. Asking is attractive. You mean to tell me asking is attractive? I'm not just talking about attractive to another person, and that is true because people see you reaching and stretching to do different, to do more, to do better. I'm saying asking is attractive to the things that you need to fulfill your destiny. Asking is attractive to the things that you need to support you along the way. There are some people waiting to support you on your dream, on your goal, on your journey. That's a better word. There are people waiting to support you on your journey, but if you never start, they can't help you. They are on the path. Everything you need is on the path. You don't need it on the couch. So you're unattractive, stuck in the comfort zone. When you step out the comfort zone, you become attractive to people and things outside of the comfort zone. You become attractive to people and things. One more time. You become attractive to people and things once you step outside that comfort zone. People begin to seek you out. Customers looking for you. Imagine that. Customers looking for you once you step out that comfort zone. Money looking for you Once you step outside that comfort zone, relationships looking for you. Once you step outside that comfort zone, everything you need, resources looking for you outside that comfort zone. I double dog dare you to make a decision to step out tonight. You're trying to figure out, okay, well, I'll get started when I get this. No, it's not going to happen. The this you want is waiting for you on the other side. That's why you can't get it. That's why it seems like it's not happening. That's why it seems like there's always a barrier standing between where you are and where you want to be. It's waiting for that step. That first step. Inside this community, there are a lot of people that have taken that first step. There's a lot of people taking that first step, and they are experiencing some phenomenal things that they didn't even ask for. I have some people close to me doing some things right now that they were scared to do it for years. And now they're stepping out and they are attracting all kinds of opportunities to them just because of the decision to make a step out. I'm here to tell you tonight, no matter what anybody else has ever told you, asking is a strength. It's letting the world know I don't want to fail. Asking is a strength. It's putting the world on notice I am shortening my season of struggle. Asking is a strength. It's not a weakness. Asking is not saying you're inferior. Asking is not saying you're small. Asking is saying, I want to thrive and not just survive. Put that in the chat for me, please. Asking is saying, I want to thrive and not just survive. That's what asking is saying. Number 3, my last point. Keep asking. Keep asking. Keep asking. Well, Chris, how long do I ask? Just keep asking. How long do I got to keep asking these people and making connections? How long do I got to keep connecting with people via phone, via messaging? How often do I got to keep going to seminars and reading books? How long do I got to keep empowering my mind and taking these steps? How long do I got to keep asking until you get it? You keep asking until you get it. This point is a hard pill to swallow. It sounds easy. This point right here has caused me to miss out on a lot of opportunities in life because I stopped asking. I asked a couple of people. They didn't want to help. They didn't want to support. They didn't want to show up. So I quit too. People that have stepped out the comfort zone to pursue their dreams, goals, and ideas, they have quit plenty of times. Trust me on this. You don't hear about that part, but they right after walking off the stage from singing, right after producing a great video, right after writing their hit record, right after writing the book, right after doing something everybody else would deem great, they wanted to quit, and they probably did quit multiple times. I did. It's the part of the story you don't hear because I stopped asking. Whenever you find yourself doing everything on your own, you're going to want to quit because it's way too much. When you quit, it's a sign that you stop asking. When you have or experience the temptation to give up, to cave in, or to quit, it's a sign that you stop asking because you're trying to do it on your own. You want to be the first person in history to do it on your own. It's a sign. And I'm so guilty of it. That's the only reason why it's a point. Because I know the dangers of stop asking. I know the dangers of doing it all on your own. Burnout. Put that in your notes. Burnout. You're on the path to burnout. If you don't get off that highway, if you don't pivot and get off that highway, just say hello, burnout. You're on the way. You're on the road to burnout. It's not going to take long to get there. You're on your way. You better start asking. It's going to take a team. It's going to take a team. There's a saying that a lot of people use that I love, and it's absolutely true. It's called teamwork makes the dream work. So true. Teamwork makes the dream work. Without the team, the dream's not going to happen. You can't do it all on your own. You can only do so much on your own before you're going to need help. And if you push past that point, burnout is on the way. Quitting is on the way. Backtracking into your comfort zone is on the way because of that decision you just made of not asking for help. So how long you keep asking? Until you get it. You're going to have to go through some people that may have the same last name. You're going to have to go through people that you thought was cool with you and had your back and your support. You're going to have to go through people who you supported, who you've done things for years. None of that matters. They have no obligation to support you. You have an obligation to keep asking until you get the help you need and you find the team you need to have around you. Well, how do I find the team? Step out the comfort zone and become attractive. People love to help people who are doing something. You'll find your team when you step out. You're not going to find your team in here. You find your team out there. But when you step out, you're going to start getting unforeseen support. Unforeseen people reaching out, stepping out, doing things for you. That's your team. Don't worry about what it looks like right now. I'm closing this live stream. Don't worry about what it looks like now. Don't worry about who's in your corner, who's not in your corner. I'm talking to me now. Just go. Feel the fear, do it anyway. Step out in faith. As my mentor would also say, leap and the net will appear. Just go, take the leap, the net will appear. I didn't think this talk would go this long. I really just intended 10 minutes, but it extended. Here's my bonus for you. Just want to share what happens if you decide to stay in your comfort zone or signs that you're in your comfort zone. 3 signs that you're in your comfort zone. Number 1, you refuse to ask. You're not asking anybody for any help for anything. You're doing it all alone. That's a sign you're in your comfort zone. Number 2, just the mere fact that you're doing it alone is a sign in your comfort zone. If you look around, there's an old saying, if you call yourself a leader and you turn around and ain't nobody following you, you ain't no leader. You doing it all alone. You're doing it all alone is a sign you're in your comfort zone. So far, if you're refusing to ask for help and you out there, you're doing it alone, know you are in your comfort zone if you don't know that. The last sign that you know you're in your comfort zone is if you're struggling and you've been struggling for a long time and you can't see a way out of this thing. Remember, when you ask, it shortens the seasons of struggle. When you ask, it shortens the seasons of struggle. So it's time to get out of struggling. Time to walk away from struggling. Time to get out of this. I challenge you to take a step tonight outside your comfort zone. I challenge you to walk away from what's not working, from the struggle, from the fear, from the inferiority. I challenge you to walk away and walk into your wants, your desires, your interests, your needs. Walk into a place where you thrive and not just survive. I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to do that. If you're watching this replay, let me know that you watched the replay. I appreciate it. Thank you for the people that were hanging out in the chat. I know I didn't get a chance to take a look at the chat this evening. I'll do better on the next one. I was just so focused on this message. I see you out there. I will reply to your comments as soon as this is over. Thank you so much for your support. I believe in you. I believe you're going to step outside your comfort zone and do great exploits. Make your move tonight. Make your move tonight. I double dog dare you to step outside your comfort zone. I believe in you. If no one's told you lately they believe in you, I want you to replay this part of the message. I'm going to speak directly to you. You could just replay this part of the message. I'm talking directly to you. I believe in you. I know for a fact you came to this earth fully equipped with everything you need already built on the inside of you. I know people have let you down. I know people have left you discouraged and despaired. I know people who have done you wrong, and all you have done is try to do them right, and it caused you to go back in your comfort zone and not reach, stretch, and grow. I feel your pain. I know exactly how you feel. Yeah, I felt the same way. But here's what I found out. That when you step outside your comfort zone, there are unforeseen resources, uncommon help and assistance waiting for you. You could do it, and you don't have to do it alone. You have a whole community of people stepping out for you to connect with and make a difference. I believe in you. I believe in you. Create a great night, champions. Reach out to me. Let me know if any part of this message helped you out, created a fire, a burning fire on the inside of you to do something different, to experience the life that you want. And I'll talk to you soon. God bless you, and God bless the day you were born.